I just finished the video and I'm cleaning everything up and putting everything back the way it was. And I just cannot believe what a difference this makes. When you're just trying to like scroll through your phone or read something or whatever, this is making a sound, but it's so gentle and so quiet. I hear the refrigerator more than I hear this thing. Oh, makes such a difference. Those Noctua fans are amazing. Well, what's going on YouTube? This is what would Josh do. And this is my Cooluli 20-liter fridge. I've had it for maybe going on 5 years now, and it's probably been powered on for 3 years full time, 24/7. It is currently a water fridge, so we fill it with waters, and it keeps them pretty cool. I like it. It's got a little display, so it's 38 degrees currently inside the cooler. And yeah, it says 35 degrees is the minimum right now. So it's pretty cold inside this little cooler here. The problem I have is with these fans. I have an EVAC or something. It's an electric compressed air gun, and I blow out the dust. But if we take a look here, we can see on the gun that there's a maximum of 95 degrees. So it's a little bit not bad. A lot of the heat's coming from up here. Now the loudest part of this is the fans. The fans are it's literally the loudest thing in the entire apartment, showing about a 52 decibel average. And you might be able to pick them up pretty clearly on this camera. Well, I was told that this uses 92mm fans, so I got some Noctua 92mm fans. We're gonna turn this thing off for the first time in like 3 years. Man, these bottles are cold. I'm gonna let my temperature gun wake up. And yeah, it's pretty cold in there. Measuring 29 degrees at the little wall there. About like 35 to 38 everywhere else inside it. And the water bottles are reading like 40 degrees outside. They're the like black image you're going to see on the screen right now. For reference, there's the cat. She's not a fan of this thing. Alright, I'm going to start taking this thing apart. Okay, yeah, that's bad, and I have not blown that out in a little while. That's really bad. Okay, I'm actually gonna go take this outside right now and blow it out. Alright, so I went and took it out and just blew some air through it. Obviously like a brush, something with deep, like, yeah, that's pretty bad. But hey, it's been on for a long time. So the fans are 2 prongs, and they go into these 2 fan. Yeah, so there's 2 fans. They're screwed in with screws, and they're DC fans. And then I can see that it goes up into this little thing here. Alright, now the fans are disconnected, but they have it connected with a little thing that I need to cut. Alright, so what I'm going to do now... Oh, okay. The fans are actually connected to this left one here, not this right one. The right one's connected to these element things here. Alright, so I'm not sure how to get those off, and this is kind of a tight little space. So what I'm going to do is just turn the camera off, and I'll be back. Important thing to remember is that the fans, this is the front of it, so the air is going to go that way. So we need to make sure we put the fans back where we can see the back of the fans. So what I'm going to do is just cut like right here and leave all this the way it is. So here's the new fan. We want it to go like that. And it looks like the holes will line up nice. This is a 3-wire. So it includes this little adapter here. And what that means is So we have it the same way, right? All right. So we connect it like this. Okay, so the red is going to be that like middle wire there in the middle, and then the black is going to be this far right one. So we're not going to have to worry about this first pin here, just the second and the third. And the second is going to be your red, and the third is going to be your black. We can either keep this on and cut this using the wires from it, or we can just cut this. So there we go. What I did was just pulled it straight out. Now I have a red and a black. And all I gotta do is splice into this and wrap up the leads, which match the red and the black. And do that with both fans. Alright, so I've got some wires coming from these things now. And now I'm just gonna cut, link them together, and put it all back together. Should have some quiet fans. We're gonna see how quiet it is, and yeah. All right, so I got the wires exposed, I got the fan cut off, so now I'm just gonna wrap these up and tape them. I don't have proper stuff. Some of you are gonna cringe and freak out. I don't have like the proper tools. I'm using scissors to like get a cut on the plastic and take the plastic leads off. So this is definitely not the best way to do this. All right, world's greatest job right there. Boom, done. Got one down, got one more to go. All right, so now we're gonna plug it in. I gotta be able to see what I'm doing. Give me a second. Hey, both fans are on. And they're quiet. Very nice. Alright, so we got all 6 screws in. Now that I know how easy it is to take this off, it's just 6 screws, I will every few months blow this thing out. And the next time I blow it out, I will zip tie and route those fan wires better, because they're kind of like everywhere back here right now. And it might, you know, barely, just a tiny bit increase the airflow by having better ventilation, I guess, like air. All right, so the fans are back on. It's pulling air away. All right, this was a success. Now let's figure out how I can hear them, but they're not so annoying anymore. Before they were annoying, like a grinding. Okay, so we were at a 52 before, almost 53, like 52.8 or something. Now we're in a low 48s, like 48.2, 48.4. So it is quieter, and it's not such a horrible sound. Like these were almost like bearings or something were going out. I mean, they've been on every single day for like at least 3 years minimum. That's 24/7, 365 times 3. These fans definitely live their life. And like, while I can hear these, I can't even describe the sound. Let me, hold on. So I got close with this microphone earlier. Let me just shut up. That is much quieter and a lot more tolerable of a sound. That's incredible. Now, in a perfect world, you could take those heat sinks off and apply new thermal paste and get a little bit better cooling out of it. But honestly, this thing keeps drinks so cold, I have zero complaints. And I'm not trying to increase how cold it gets things, because I could technically decrease the temperature and make it like 35, 36 in there, or maybe even lower. But I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to keep it at like 38 and keep the drinks cold. My daughter takes a bottle of water to school every day. But yeah, I'd say that was a huge success. Next time I take it apart to clean those vents, I will actually get a wire brush or something and actually get really good in there. Clean them as well as I can possibly clean them, besides just blowing some air at it, because I could still see that there was some thicker stuff on them. And then I'll zip tie those wires and tape the fan wires away from, just because some of it's kind of like blocking a tiny bit of airflow, but you got vents on both sides. So it's really not going to make that much of a difference, but I'll still make it neater the next time I take it apart. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram. This is What Would Josh Do? And I'm out.